Hello, welcome to a new video. You join me 2 days out from the London Marathon, and so I'm going to take you along with me for the next couple of days and show you how I carb load ready for Sunday. So it's now about 9:45 and already this morning I had a big bowl of porridge. I'm going to leave the amount of carbs that it is alongside and do like a little total for the day. So I had a bowl of porridge this morning, more oats than I normally would have, with a banana and some honey on top. I had a coffee with that as well, with a little bit of milk, so it's not a lot, but the milk will add up, and I love my coffee, so if every little helps, if I can have more coffee today, then so be it, even if it's decaf. And then not long after breakfast, actually, I was like, I'm feeling all right at the minute, so I've got a Trek bar in straight after breakfast, just to up the carbs and just try and load them into early on in the day, rather than feeling like I've got to try and squeeze them in later. And then, yeah, just on my way now, as I explained in the next clip, off to get my nails done. And I've got a Morton drink mix with me too. So yeah, Friday, I've already worked out all of my carbs, what I'm having, like as a minimum, just to make sure that I'm getting enough. I'm basing it on around 8 grams per kilogram of body weight, and today might be slightly less than tomorrow, but that's fine, because tomorrow is like where I'm going to prioritise and really maximise. But if I can get more in today than from my plan, then I will do. But yeah, I'm aiming for anything between like 450 and 550 grams per day. But like, to be honest, they say like 8 to 12 grams, but 12 grams is just a lot, and if you haven't practiced that, don't do that before. So I've done this before in previous marathons, I know what works for me, and yeah, like if you don't hit that magic 8 grams per kilogram of body weight, if you've got more glycogen in your muscles, more carbohydrates than what you're normally used to, it's going to make a difference anyway. So try not to overthink it, but just do the best with the knowledge that you have. So off we go, and I'll check in later with my next meal. Now on 9:30, and I'm having a drink mix 160. This has got 39 grams of carbohydrates in it. Yeah, it's 9:30 now, but I'm not going to be back until probably just before 12. I'm having my marathon nails done. I don't know what I'm having. I haven't decided yet, but because I'm going to be out, I need some more carbs whilst I'm having these done. So I've got like pastel colours at the moment, but I wasn't sure at first whether to go for like the colours of this jacket, which I love. However, I'm also thinking that after this we're heading off to Cyprus, and so, you know, you have to think about with the nails, this is so like girl problems, but you know, when you're anything to take your mind off of the marathon and what's about to happen. But I might just I've taken my Running Hub crop top with the Running Hub colours and might get, so I'm thinking maybe, anyway, let's just go and we'll find out what happens, and I'll show you afterwards. But yeah, 39 grams of carbs, adding to the carbs for the day. We are back from the nail salon, and we've gone for white French tips with the Running Hub Go Faster stripes to match my race kit. And Harry, no, do not eat my lunch. So yeah, Harry's should not be on the table, but this is what we have for lunch. So we've got tuna, bagel melts with a side of pretzels. We will be cutting fibre out tomorrow, but I still would like some form of health, and then a saurine bar. So I think this is around 80 grams of carbs. So not bad for lunch. I'm still feeling fairly, don't know, just the salad bits will just make me feel I'm just not eating too much beige stuff. Time to check in. What's the time? It is 5 to 4, so it is obviously snack time, and I'm going to have a bagel with some peanut butter and banana, so that's about another 60 grams of carbs in there, which is all good. And we're going to have dinner at around 6, half 6. We've got chicken risotto for tonight and then rice pudding for dessert. So yeah, the carbs are adding up quite nicely today so far, and I'm not feeling too full. I do need to work out the numbers though and see if I'm up to enough. I think I've got some, I can squeeze maybe some grapes and pretzels in there as well at some point if needed. So yeah, all going so far, all good so far. Today I have just got to finish up catching up with a few of clients ahead of Sunday. Everyone's had their race strategy calls and knows their game plans, but it's just wishing them good luck, because I on Saturday try to switch off as much as possible like the day before my race. So just gonna feet up, watch TV, read, and yeah, just get that all in. I just find that putting my phone away just makes my mind nice and calm, not too much noise and everything else going on. So yeah, that's the plan, and yeah, I'll check back in when it's more food time. Just having to bend down because of the angle of the camera. It's 4:30 and I'm snacking on some pretzels because I've just worked out my carbs for the day. I just need to chop them up. I don't get to do this often, so why not? And then I'm just also at the moment making some flapjacks for tomorrow morning, Biscoff flapjacks, because we went to the expo yesterday and we saw this like amazing flapjack stand. We were going to buy some and I was like, do you know what? It gives me something to do. I'll bake some instead. Literally had like all the ingredients, bar some white chocolate to drizzle over the top. So that'll be a nice thing for post the shakeout run tomorrow. I'm starting to feel a little bit heavier, you know, like, you know that you're eating more food, but I'm just like, right, this is fine. It's going to supercharge me for Sunday, so just get it down. And I love pretzels, so ready to go in the oven. Look at those. So we have chicken risotto for our evening meal. Watch is on charge. Looking forward to tucking in.
40 oats, 15 sear cheese. It's not right stuff.
It is now Saturday morning, 7:40 a.m. One day out from London Marathon. It's breakfast time. We've got oats, banana, honey. Starting the day off. It's time to get a lot of carbs in. I think I estimated around over 400 yesterday, but aim's going to be about 500 today. So, yep, going to try and get this down, and then park run this morning for our shakeout. So, yep, time to dig in. Bon appetit.
So we do have a few milestones today. We've got Mason, who's aged 7. Is he around? We've got Ash Phillips, who's running his 100th park run at Sixfields today.
What pace were you doing for your 10 minutes, James?
I don't know.
Oh, okay. Okay, we are back from park run. All done. 5k, 8:32 pace, and a 4x15 seconds strides at the end. Very consistent, even pace, which is all good. Come back for coffee. I'm gonna have drink mix, 320, 78 grams of carbs in this one. With my new London bottle. Biscoff flapjacks. We're going to tuck into some of these. And I've got to work out how many grams of carbs are in each one to ensure that I'm getting the right amount of carbs. But time to tuck in. Okay, it's lunchtime. And although I'm starting to feel quite carved up, the marathon waits for no one. And we have jacket potatoes on the menu this evening. Lunchtime. So this is it. James has got some salad as well. But
Or about the health. Carb can.
yeah. Following around. Alright, it's now 4 p.m, around 4 p.m, and I've literally got everything sorted now. So everything's ready to go. For the morning, I've just done a bit of yoga just to stretch and relax. And now I'm gonna go and get some more snacks, if that's even possible. And then we're gonna have dinner around 6. And then switch off for the evening. I feel like I haven't really actually sat down much yet today, even though I have. Then yeah, I've just been checking in with all of our clients last minute. I'm sorting my kit out, eating. I feel like that's taken a lot of time, but yeah, now is the chance just to chill out. So what am I going to have for a bit of a snack? James is watching the Ironman Championships in Texas. So I did earlier, I have been snacking on some pretzels. I've had some red grapes. It's just nice as a bit of a palate cleanser, to be honest. And I've made breakfast tomorrow, which is a bagel with banana. I'm also going to have porridge on the way down, but this, because my start time's 9:44. So this is to have closer to the start time. It's just a bit late. I don't want to be hungry when I'm running. Honestly, I was so excited for carb loading, and now I'm afternoon snack, then dinner, then bed. Literally like a walking carbohydrate at the minute. So we've had dinner. We had it fairly early because we're hoping for an early night too. So we had pasta, spaghetti bolognese with a huge amount of garlic bread. I literally almost couldn't finish, and I'm just gonna have just to finish off the day, a triple chocolate hot cross bun that we bought at Easter. So I'm gonna have one of these. Ooh, good old 30 grams. So I need to work out how that is, but I'm gonna leave the total at the bottom, but it's probably a lot of carbohydrates. So we've got tomorrow morning still to come, and obviously carbohydrates in the form of gels throughout the race. But I'm going to bed, well fueled, I'm very carved up. The glycogen's going to be there for me to run an amazing race tomorrow. So, yep, it's hard work, that's carb loading, but let's see how it pays off tomorrow.